I'm saying it right now, it's the best vampire movie ever. Ever.
Really?
The best vampire movie ever.
That's a big statement.
That's a big statement. I'm saying it. It's the best vampire movie ever.
Joe Rogan just said the greatest vampire movie ever made is Nosferatu. And the runner-up, 30 Days of Night. Out of a century of vampire films, those are the top two? Not The Lost Boys? Not Interview with the Vampire? Not even Twilight? Okay, no one was picking Twilight, but still. So here's the fight. Does Eggers's moody, gothic 2024 revival of Nosferatu really deserve the crown? Or does 30 Days of Night, the 2007 cult classic where vampires treat Alaska like an all-you-can-eat buffet, actually deserve the throne? By the end of this showdown, we're crowning a winner. And that winner is heading straight into a face-off against The Lost Boys. This is ScreenSplice. Welcome to the chaos. Round 1. Atmosphere and setting. Nosferatu 2024 drops us into Robert Eggers's gothic fever dream. If you've seen The Witch or The Lighthouse, you know his style. He makes you uncomfortable with silence and shadows. He builds worlds where even candlelight feels dangerous. Every corridor looks like it has eyes. It's less boo scary monster, and more, I think I've been poisoned, but in cinematic form. Meanwhile, 30 Days of Night says, forget castles, we're going north. Barrow, Alaska. 30 days with no sun. That's not a setting, that's a death trap. Imagine being trapped in a snow globe while a pack of hungry monsters shakes it until it cracks. This isn't romantic vampire drama. It's survival horror with frostbite. One movie creeps into your dreams. The other eats your neighbors. Which one's scarier? Round 2. The Vampires. Nosferatu gives us Count Orlok, played by Bill Skarsgård. If Pennywise gave you nightmares, imagine him without the clown makeup. Just raw menace. He's not sexy. He's not charming. He looks like death's accountant. But 30 Days of Night unleashes Danny Huston's Marlow and his pack. These vampires don't seduce. They swarm. They're animalistic, shrill, speaking in their own alien language. They'll eat your dog before you even know they're there. So which do you prefer? Gothic parasites creeping in the shadows, or a swarm of shrieking predators with fangs? Round 3. Violence and horror. Eggers' Nosferatu goes slow and poisonous. It's horror that seeps in. You don't get gore, you get dread. The kind of movie that makes you feel contaminated just watching it. Meanwhile, 30 Days of Night doesn't hold back. Town-wide massacres, silence broken only by screams, blood painting the snow red. It's like The Walking Dead, but faster, meaner, and colder. And the snowplow scene? Unforgettable. Do you want horror that whispers in your ear? Or horror that smashes the door down and paints the walls? Round 4. Cultural impact. Eggers' Nosferatu isn't just a remake, it's a resurrection. He's bringing back gothic horror at a time when most scary movies are cheap jump scares or monster franchises. This is prestige horror, a filmmaker swinging for the fences. 30 Days of Night landed in 2007, right as vampires were getting soft. Twilight was about to sparkle across the screen. And then 30 Days showed up and reminded everyone, vampires are monsters, not prom dates. Nosferatu brings class and artistry. 30 Days brought back the bite when it was needed most. Round 5, the verdict. So who wins? Nosferatu 2024, the artsy gothic nightmare that haunts you long after the credits roll. Or 30 Days of Night, the brutal cult classic that proved vampires can still terrify. Joe Rogan says Nosferatu takes the crown. And maybe he's right. But try telling a horror fan that 30 Days of Night isn't top tier, and you'll be arguing longer than the Alaskan night. Both sides have a case. That's why we're leaving it to you. Who takes this round, Nosferatu or 30 Days of Night? Drop your pick in the comments, because whichever movie wins here is moving on to face the Lost Boys next. And that fight is going to be messy. Here's the kicker. Some fans don't think either of these belong in the top 2. Some say it's The Lost Boys and Interview with the Vampire. So what do you think? Thanks for watching ScreenSplice. If this debate got your blood pumping, the winner is heading straight into a showdown with the Lost Boys. And while you wait for that fight, check out our breakdown of K-pop Demon Hunters. It's trending on the channel right now, and it's right there on screen. Tap it before sunrise.